You're listening to the Getting Salty Experience podcast.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. And I'm on a computer. Got a new computer, no phone.
Looking good. Looking good, dude.
Thank you.
It's very crispy.
It looks crisp.
Yeah, man.
Crisp.
We got you like a super processor on that one, man. So a little bit of research. That thing is going to cook. Very nice.
Back to the only show that brings the Firehouse Kitchen Table to you guys. So proclaimed #1 podcast in the universe.
Definitely better than Joe Rogan's right now.
He's in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, but you know what? He's going to hold fast. Don't worry. He's going to take that shit and leave it all under his arm and go somewhere else. That's what.
Did you guys see that they're offering him? Rumble is offering him $100 million to come over from Spotify.
Yeah, man. Listen, we play on Spotify, so I don't say anything right now. So, but this is right now self-proclaimed best in the universe.
Wow, you're really moving out. Like,
I keep branching out.
Yeah.
Yep. We haven't said a bad word once this week.
No,
not one.
Nope. Awesome. Yeah, we do it all. We bring everything from the kitchen table right to your little laptop or phone or whatever the hell you're watching. We got a good show. I've been waiting for this one to come up for a while. I've been stoked about this because I like all of that old stuff.
And I like Bob.
And I like Bob. Who doesn't like Bob?
Who doesn't like Bob? There is nobody who doesn't like Bob.
What about Bob?
What about
We got to talk about a couple things before we bring in Mr. Sarno, Lieutenant Sarno, man.
Oh, my God.
We had a very rough day today. I almost lost my buddy. I almost lost my pal. Before we get to talk about Louis' life-altering experience, before we get to that, let's do what we got to do. We got to get patriotic. We got to sell some shit. We got to talk about the super chat. Before we get to Louis' close brush with death today. It was a close brush. I almost lost my buddy.
No White Claw today, brother.
Here's to you, buddy, that you're still here. Thank you for still being here.
Cheers, bro. We'll get
it wasn't my doing.
No, it was divine intervention.
Hold that. We'll find out exactly all the details in a moment. What do you want to start with, Kev? Talk to me.
Just shameless plugs, and then we'll get patriotic.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, you guys know who we're brought to you by, and that is GettingSaltyApparel.com, guys. And you don't see it on me, but look at that hat Ruffy's wearing there. And there's some T-shirts we have, and we have tumblers like this one right here. We've got all kinds of firefighter apparel and accessories. GettingSaltyApparel.com, guys. If you guys have a firefighter friend or family member in your family that you absolutely positively can't figure out what to get, go on our site, and I guarantee you will find something there. And don't cramp up. Also, you guys, if you want to support us and support the show tonight, hit us up in the super chat. I don't care, whatever it is. You guys are our #1 sponsors anyway. I don't care if it's a shekel or multiple shekels. We appreciate any and everything you guys throw at the show. It really helps us out a lot, and it helps us continue to put out good work with good guests. So that, my friends, is all. Shall we get patriotic?
Yeah. You know that he's got the ride because he was shaken up today. My buddy was shaken up.
Oh my God! Well,
but before we get there, let's get patriotic, Pete.
All right, stand by to get patriotic, guys. And here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen, brother.
Greatest country on planet.
We're taking our country back day by day. We're doing
better. We're doing a little better.
Yeah, we're on the right track. But let's everybody's on the edge of their seat. So why don't we first show the picture of what it looks like? Because they think we're kidding, but it was really a close brush with death that Ruffy had.
Yeah, this is pretty sketch. So Ruff, you want to explain to us what on God's green earth happened to you today and what this all is all about? I'll show the picture again, but I want people to see your face here. What happened, dude?
So I went out to Harrisburg to the hunting show. It's kind of, they do the same thing like we do with the fire shows. They had a hunting show in Harrisburg. It's one of the biggest it might be one of the biggest in the country, actually. So I went out with a bunch of friends of mine, and we actually went to go meet the Skull at the bar. We had a couple of drinks with the Skull. We gave the finger to everybody and posted that up. And then we left. We stayed over last night, and we left this morning. So we were driving. A friend of mine, Mike, was driving, and that's his car. And I was in the passenger seat, and we had a few people in the back seat. That's the highway there, and we were driving on the highway. We're probably doing like 70-ish, and allegedly, maybe I just got a text on my phone, and we were probably an hour into it, and I just looked down at my phone, literally for a split second. I just looked at my phone, and I looked at the question. And I started to text, and I heard my friend Tom in the back go, something like, "Oh no, heads up," or "Watch out." And all of a sudden, I heard this huge crash, boom, and the car swerved. He pulled all the way to the left and then came back. And I was like, "What the hell? What just happened?" I picked my head up, and all I saw was a tractor trailer to my right and a car, which was about 4 or 5 car lengths ahead of us. And he was like, "Dude, a piece of metal it was a ramp. So a ramp from like a U-Haul, like you would use to dolly up boxes or something up. So it's probably 6 foot long and probably like 3 or 4, 3 foot wide, maybe 2-3 foot wide. I don't know what they usually are, but they're, what I'm talking about. Those ramps that you pull out and then they just, you could dolly up boxes into the trailer.
Oh, I thought it was a car ramp. So it's the ramp the aluminum ramp that you put in the back of the U-Haul truck. Oh,
correct. So this was apparently, I didn't see it, but apparently was in front of this car laying, and the car ahead of us hit it, and it like tumbled it up into the air. And he said it was like doing a helicopter coming right at the center of the windshield. And this happened in a split second. From the time I heard the guy say, heads up, to the time I heard the hit was a second. And if you look at that picture, you could see that, this is what really was crazy. So you could see where it's creased across there, right? So that's just a small section there. What is that? That's 2 foot. So this thing's probably 6 foot. So there's 2 foot going the other way and 2 foot on the other side. And right where that indented into the car, if that's 2 inches higher, that's going to ride.
You're the headless horseman.
Yeah. The more I think about it, we pulled everything out of there. All that stuff that's there, the light and everything was all pushed up into
the hood,
the wheel well. And if you look at the hood, I don't know how the windshield didn't crack at all.
Wow. But did it sound like this?
Dude. We laughed, but that was, listen, we were talking about it. I've had many guys in the car decapitated, right? All sorts of stuff over the years, right? And what do you say, man? What happened to that?
Just going to work,
poor bastard. He didn't know nothing.
Any other day, look, you're looking down your phone just like any other day.
Bro, that would have been
your head's on the floor. Boom.
That would have been absolutely the same scenario. A cop would have pulled up to that thing and been like, look at this poor bastard.
Fuck, look at this guy. He still has his phone in his hand. Holy shit.
Well, Lou, I got some good news. My dad's got this killer set of power tools in the garage. I could fix it. I could fix it, man.
Dude, the guy said that thing was like helicoptering in the air, 2-3 feet in the air. Like, that ain't no freaking joke,
So you called me, right? And you were like,
dude.
You almost lost me. He almost lost me, right? You were all shook up. You called me up. You were fucking like, oh man, you almost lost it today.
But I manned up.
That would have been 41 year friendship down the shitter for one guy running over a ramp, bro.
Well, what do we always say, right? The only thing that really ever bothered me, throughout the years was this poor slob somewhere who was minding his own business, and somebody else, their problem became his problem, and he gets killed. I just saw on the Palisades, I think it was the Palisades, some guy was going the wrong way on the Palisades and killed a 27-year-old kid who was driving on the right side of the highway.
Yeah.
And it's another thing happened on the Palisades. There was a road rage incident where the guy tried to go onto the shoulder and come around and flipped his whole car upside down. By the way, today was a weird day on the road. I was out there driving a friend to the hospital today for some surgery, and there was accident after accident on everything. LIE and Northern, the ice, the snow, the rain. So I'm surprised that you guys didn't. Did you spin out?
Crazy.
No, dude. I'm telling you, the guy did a great job. Like we afterwards, obviously we was hugging him and we were fooling around, laughing about it. But because we knew that. Listen, I've seen cars with tires that were bouncing off like a tractor trailer that went into the car on the other side of the highway. Right?
Crazy. Hey, Pete, could you check your email for a second?
Oh, I will.
Oh no, he's sending something.
I was so upset. I was so upset today. I says, how could that be? How could I lose my best buddy after all these years, bro? So
here it comes.
I wrote a song for you. I did.
Well,
I don't want to have to sing it myself. I sent it to Pete.
Okay, hold on. All right. Oh, right. Okay, gotcha. 10-4.
You got to do it with the Lucky Strike voice, Petey.
Oh, no. I really took my time and I wrote these lyrics for my buddy. I'm like, how could I lose my best friend? 41 years going through high school, grammar school, discovering chicks together, getting married, having kids. How could I lose my buddy?
You could have been my liaison.
I could have. You know what I mean? I mean, like. How long would be too soon before I'm looking for a replacement? I just want to know. Is it too soon?
Bob Sarno.
Is it too soon?
He's fucking
Let me see if I can play this. I'm not sure if I can play this format. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, come on. I got to sing it myself. I don't want to. I had to.
Well, bless my soul, or what's wrong with me? It looks like a trailer coming right for me. I almost lost my motherfucking head. Good Lord. Ruffy's all shook up. Yeah. Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. My goddamn head nearly rolled up on the truck. Good Lord. Ruffy's all shook up. Yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's upon my mind. I shit my pants, but what a bind. When the U-Haul trailer passed on the left, my heart beat so fast it scared me to death. Ruffy's all shook up.
Thank you, Mike. Oh my God, that's how did you get? He don't even answer my phone calls. How'd you get up to do that?
I had to call like 10 times today.
I know you don't answer the fucking phone.
It was an emergency. Oh my God.
That
I'll send you that. We got to put that up, dude, on the page tomorrow.
My face hurts, man.
Holy sheetrock. That was hilarious. Oh my God.
He's all shook up.
That's freaking great. Hey, I knew you were doing something stupid. I knew it.
Dude, I'm really bummed out that happened to you, but we're really happy that you're okay.
I'm happy too.
Obviously. I mean, your family must have been freaked out.
He just sent it to me now. He goes, I just sent it to you. No, like now. I just sent it to you.
All right, let's get to Bob before he falls asleep back there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll save the other story for after the show. Let's get Bobby on the show.
All right, 10-4.
All right, so guys, let's bring in a guy who's oh my God. We talk about families who are into the job, right? So this guy's father used to take him out. His father was the founder of the Bell Club. Used to go out buffing. Used to have the camera you'd have to crank back in the day, bro. So we talk about buffing. Let's bring him in. My main man, Bobby Sarno.
You're not sleeping back there, buddy.
How do you follow and act like that, man?
Oh, God. That is some act, wasn't it? You see the hair on him? Looks good.
That was great.
Dude, he was on a Belt walkway. I'm like, where are you? I got these lyrics. I got to send them to you. I'll go home and put the outfit on. Hold on.
Oh, my God.
He really came through. He really came through with that, Mike Kelly.
Came through big with that, bro. Mike Kelly.
It's my boy. It's my boy.
Great
love
job.
you, Mikey. That was excellent. That was the best.
Really? All right,
I even saw Bob over here smiling in the background. I saw he was like, Lou almost died.
Dude, all the guys in the chat is like, where's Bob Sarno? Love the brutal honesty. All right, let's wrap it up.
All right. Let's start off Lieutenant Bob. We had him on before. It's a call to the bullpen. But we touched a little bit, but we didn't really get too much into how big of a buff your dad was, even before he was on the job, right, Bob?
Yes, it's crazy. I mean, as a kid, he hung out at 47 Engine. He knew all of their writing, all their boxes and everything. And then when he got older, he started hanging out with these guys, and they formed the Bell Club. And
Oh, you say as a
There's a
kid?
pic-
What? Oh
This is my
God, look at
favorite
this.
picture, bro.
I love that.
This is the founding members of the Bell Club. He's the third from the right. He's got behind the guy with the white shirt. I think he's in 19 years old in that picture. So,
Oh,
I mean,
Wow.
it was before he got drafted. It was
Look at that guy with the
1938.
stogie, bro. I like that guy.
I said, who's that fat sloppy guy with the stogie?
Camden, hey there, Ralphie boy.
Oh, what is that?
So
what's that badge he's got, Bob? What is that?
I don't know. Oh, the Bell Club has badges. They have the job issued them badges, and they also had, I think to get it behind fire lines, they used to give them press passes or something. There's a guy in the chat room, John D. He was in the Bell Club. He knows about this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, if you wanted to get past the fire line in New York, at least now, you'd have to have an New York press pass that you get from like DCPI downtown at one place.
Is that what the guy's got in his hat there, Pete? Is that a
Does look like the Gambino crime family. Look at that guy, the second from the left. Look at the crease in his hand. Look at the grease.
Oh my God!
Look at the crease. Look at the part he's got in his hair. Look at that guy. That is
I
Gambino.
love it.
These three in particular, the guy on the left is kind of the boss.
That's like Joey Bag of Donuts right there.
That's
I don't know
Clemenza.
who they are.
There's Clemenza. There's
That's Fitch. That's not Clemente.
Can you do something for me just this one time, Mike?
Now look here, sir.
For all time's sake.
For old time's sake.
My goodness.
There was 10 guys that formed the Bell Club. These guys were the founding members. They're not all in this picture. But of the 10, only 2 of them got on the job. My father and a guy named Jack Cashman.
He's not in the picture?
No, I don't know.
What year did they start the Bell Club, Bobby?
Abe Vigoda. That's who it was. Abe
39, I think. This was 38. So it was right in that wheelhouse around that
So
era.
it's a bunch of guys who love buffing out, and they decided to form a club called the Bell Club. So
Fire Bell Club, because they would count the bells. They would hang outside of I think 24 and 1, and they would count the bells. And some cops said, "You can't be hanging out here. You got to go. You can't, So they ended up. I think they leased or they rented a hotel room, and they ended up forming a club, and they set up a house watch. I think that.
Pete, show that picture that they have. It looks like a house watch. Now this is inside a hotel room. You said.
It's a hotel, yeah. I don't know which hotel Martinique. They were there for years. I don't even know if that's in the city anymore. But they changed over the years. Now I think they're in the building with the union.
So right. So you say, but they had the bells run to this hotel room, right?
Right.
So
they were the only group in the city that had actual bells for in the firehouse run to the club, and they could actually sit in the club and count the bells, and they were all into it.
They were definitely.
Petey, go back to that picture for a second. Somebody mentioned. I think Artie Werkel said it. You see that sign? That's in there. That SoCo sign. Yeah, that sign's probably like $6,000 now. If you had that sign.
I'm just trying to find a picture of the Martinique, and I did find some. So just give me a sec here, and I will snag it up for everyone to see. But please
trying to see what they got on the wall there. It's amazing. It looks like a house watch, bro. That's
yeah.
How many members are in the Bell Club today, Bob?
I really don't know. I know my brother joined for years. He's not. I don't know if he's even in anymore. There's a good friend of mine, Dan O'Brien. He's the chaplain of the Bell Club. We grew up in Valley Stream together. But I don't know how many are in it now.
Wow. And they used to come out. I remember the Bell Club used to come out with the runs and workers every year, right?
Every year, yeah. They were
the yellow paper, right?
The yellow booklet.
Yep.
I couldn't wait to get that.
We used to hang it
every month. Yeah. Who did the most multiples for the month, right? What borrowed?
We used to hang it in the office all the time, and the other bosses would go, "What do you have this shit here for?" Because it's important. Just read it. It was buff stuff. That's all.
They were telling you who was getting new rigs, what rigs they were getting, right? They would say
exactly.
That's the Martinique. But it fell into becoming a welfare hotel at one point.
Oh, that's good news.
But now it's returned, and it's now the Radisson Martinique. So that's
you'd have to get a guy from the Bell Club to give you a better history, because, like I said, I don't know that much. I know he was a founding member.
Well, at least that's what I found at this juncture. But here's your dad anyway. Just to show everyone a picture of you.
That was when he got promoted lieutenant. That was 1957.
What year did he get on the job, though, Bob?
He got on in 46, but they all got military time. So he was given back to 42.
Oh, wow.
Because there was a department order with like 500 guys on it, and they were all military guys.
And where did he go out of probie school?
'68 engine in the Bronx.
Oh, went up to
He
the
was in
Bronx.
Yeah, he was in
How
Bronx,
long was you there
Manhattan
for?
guy. I don't think he was there that long. He wanted to get back to Manhattan, so he transferred to 23 engine
All right.
because it was, he liked Midtown, he liked Manhattan,
Hmm.
and
And he stayed in
the
engine his
Bell
whole
Club
career, though, right?
whole career.
Huh.
He for a little while he was in 11 truck after he got promoted, and then he stayed there. I think about that's when the bug bit me, because when I was 5 years old or maybe 6. I was in school, and he pulled me out of school one day to help him transfer, empty his locker. So I was carrying his boots down the stairs, and he was in 2811, and they go to run. And I remember standing there, and they pulled out with the tiller rig, and the bells are going off, and guys are yelling, and I'm going, "Oh my God, this is unbelievable!" And I think from that day on, I said, "I got to be a fireman."
11 truck was rocking and rolling back then too, man.
Yeah, he was there in the early '60s too. So
Oh, yeah, he was catching
there for a while,
there.
and then I think the mid '60s he transferred back up to Midtown.
Oh.
So,
Yeah. And when do you remember? You remember when you first started going out, like buffing with him when he was, video
when we were, I remember a couple of, he actually buffed not only in New York City, but he also did Nassau County. He did a lot of stuff in West Nassau. And I remember him saying, "Get in the car, quick, get in the car." And I'm going, "Where are we going? We're going." Sometimes he would bring me and my 2 brothers, but sometimes it would just be me. And I can remember as being pretty young. And he would, and then we would get to a job. Like I remember one job we went to in Queens. He brought me over and he said, "Stand here." And that's how I think I liked engines or something, because next thing you know, he told the chauffeur to keep an eye on me. And then, he went out, filmed stuff, and I'd be hanging out with the chauffeur watching the fire. And
now you guys lived in
the
what?
rigs were a lot different then.
You lived in Valley Stream then?
Yes, Valley Stream.
So you would go from Valley Stream. How far would you go to take in, a job?
Well, it depends when he was alone, he would go all the way into Manhattan sometimes. He would, most of the time it would be into Queens. He's got a few Brooklyn stuff in there, but by the time he would get there, the fire was knocked down. He used to say, "The guys are too good. They knocked it down already." But and then he had this camera. It was a wind-up 8mm camera, and I compared the videos that he has now. I looked at him. I go, they can't compare to the stuff you see now. Now everything's so clear and beautiful. But back then, it was.
Yeah, he had to crank it though, right?
That was like state of the art.
He had he went. Yeah, he wound it, and then he would film, and then after about 20 minutes, you'd have to rewind it, and then throw another roll of film in.
And Lieutenant Sarno sent him to me, and he's like, I don't know if these are going to be, dude. I got that CD, and I sat there for hours watching them, man. I'm like, this is.
I was really, I don't know. I said, nobody's going to be interested in this.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
Wait till we show the pictures, man. Yeah.
I mean, just even me, like as a old timey camera buff, like, those, you say that, oh, that's a stupid dude, an old school wind-up film camera, like a Bolex or some of those old 8mm, some of the most incredible images ever captured are captured on those cameras.
And
you can't do that today.
But hold on, what was Bob said this? I haven't seen any of them, but except we just watched one for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
How much, Bob said it too, how much other stuff is going on there? Like, obviously, you're looking at the fire stuff, guys. They're on ladders, but you see the bus go by.
You want
like 1950, like the store.
Fire
it's
one
incredible.
Yeah, I want to say, you know who's got it? You know who's got that content? Getting Salty Experience. That's who's got that. That's why we're the greatest podcast in the universe.
In the universe.
Yeah. Actually,
when we had these, I had helped transferring these over to DVD, but the guy who did it, they went right from Super 8 to a DVD, and they didn't have anything in between. But the guy said that he used to splice them together all himself, and he made titles for every fire, so you could watch it, and there would be a title on what was burning.
Oh, your father used to do that, right? Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
So, but the guy who put them on DVD said that he was very impressed because none of these splices, they were all perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, they were all good. Yeah. He said they were stored well, and they all went right on to the DVD.
Yeah, the
only thing
splices.
that really, the only thing that sucked was the music the guy put behind it. I'm like, oh
yeah, did you?
Yeah,
Very cheesy.
I sent him a text before he sent me the DVD. I said, hey, just from past experience, you know, if you send the stuff over to the guy, make sure he puts some decent music. He's like, too late. The music is terrible.
Well, we are, just to let everybody know, right? So what we're planning on doing is there's about an hour's worth, or no, actually 40-something minutes worth of footage right now. And what we're going to do is make about 4 9-minute, 10-minute videos with some royalty-free music behind it so that we could run it on YouTube without YouTube taking it down. So the music will be good. It will be a much greater improvement. And you guys will see some amazing footage. And I obviously transferred it at the highest rate possible, so it's going to look good too. So,
because Pete's he's the bomb. Pete's the producer. That's
well. Also, I mean, do you guys want to share one of these now? We could
let's throw a little gem up there, Petey.
Yeah, here we go. This
Wait,
is
where are you gonna find this? You're gonna find this on Pin the Q? No.
I like Pin the Q. Leave him alone, that kid.
He's a nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna find this on that other. I don't want to mention names.
There are no other podcasts.
Yeah.
This is we invented podcasting.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is our first one. It's about a minute long here, and there's no audio, so you guys can. It's a 5-alarm taxpayer, Hillside Avenue, Franny Lou, in Queens.
61. Look at a bus.
Look at that car that followed the bus. Jeez.
Look at the cop.
Now come over here. Huh? Now go over there. See?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's.
I think we're losing it here. See?
Oh, look at that rig, bro. Oh, is that?
You won't see a tower ladder. No tower ladders.
The tower what?
No tower ladders. Yeah.
Yeah, we saved the foundation. See?
Yeah, that's going good.
I've
seen those guys on the back there on the ladder. The 2 guys peeking over the top.
And you won't see a mask on a guy.
Hey, that's a wooden ladder there, bro.
With rubber jackets.
Those are wooden ladders, my friend.
Dude, look at that. That's a cocklofts and cocktails.
Jimmy Grant said Hank is directing traffic. Oh, now it's coming out.
So Bob, those ladders up there, are they running are they putting up the ladder pipes up there? What were those things?
Yeah, those are all ladder pipes. There's
they were operating. I didn't see anything up.
Yeah, I'll come back a little bit. Here we go.
It's tough to see, but yeah,
I didn't see them. I didn't know if they were operating there. I can't see water.
I'm gonna pause it right there. I can't see water, but look at the old
wooden ladders.
Yeah, man, that's fucking cool.
Holy shit, dudes!
Look at the way the people are dressed too.
Oh my god,
everybody's got hats and.
So now we're going.
This was a big job in Jamaica.
Yep.
1962.
Yeah, we're brothers up the ladder, bro.
Everybody off the roof.
Get off the roof.
You guys are going the wrong way.
Owen Moeller saying that Chief Steve is venting.
Captain's in there saying spring-assisted aerials, bro.
Yeah.
Spring-assisted aerials.
Yep. This is the old.
So now this is your father's. All this. Oh, that looks good. This is your father taking these videos, correct?
Yes. He used to take the camera. Taxpayer. He used to take the camera to work with him, and he always had it in the car. And it was funny. Another story was that we were the only family in Valley Stream that everybody had AM in their car. Of course, my father found a converter for the car radio so you can listen to high band on the AM radio. And my mother said, "We're the only car in Valley Stream listening to Squawk Box, listening to signals on the radio."
Well, that's how I was going to ask you. How did he get? Did he have a scanner? He was getting it from that?
No, he had the thing in the car, and he had a radio too. He used to keep it in. He carried a work bag to go to work in with with clothes and stuff. But he also had a scanner and his camera in there.
How did your mother deal with him? How did your mother deal with him running out of the house all the time?
Well, I said it in my other podcast that one time he brought us home from a 3rd Alarm in Rockaway, and I was all black, and she goes, "What the fuck did you do to this kid?" It was down on that, because we took a good feed that day, and he was very, he was proud of the job and everything, and it was just she dealt with him. She just, she knew
He loved
doing
that.
that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't. We had with 4 of us, so 4 kids. So he worked 2 or 3 jobs, 3 or 4 jobs. So he didn't join the volleys or anything like that. He was always running off to work. So when he wasn't working, he was running out with his camera. But he had his camera with him all the time, so he was able to take some of this stuff. And it's funny because some of the my brothers and sister will hear this now for the first time. I remember the time he took me out of school to go to a fire. They didn't know that.
Wait a minute. How does that work? Bobby Sarno, please come down to the principal's office. Your father's here with the camera. The
third alarm.
The bang in a second, Bobby. Come down here now.
Yeah, it was early in the morning, and I was leaving, and he said, "Just go." And then I left, and around the corner, he picked me up, and we went. So.
Playing hooky.
So it was yeah.
So
he helped me play hooky a few times.
He always had that. So just to put it in perspective for everybody, right? For the younger guys watching, an 8mm wind-up camera is probably, if you could fold the handle down, was probably about yay big. So let's say 4 by 6, 7, 4 by 7, 8, and these little cartridges would go in it. Right, typically, yeah, because you weren't going to have like a spool, because once you expose film to light, it's over. The whole thing's done.
Exactly.
So you'd have these cartridges that slam into the side. You could swap them out pretty quick on the fly when you're on the spot. You just had to wind the spring and then roll and snap away.
Right. And occasionally he would check the lens, and every once in a while we get a nice picture of his nose once in a while. But other than that,
just to kind of really put it in perspective for everyone, this was the kind of like the cell phone camera of the day, right? These little guys were for mostly for family stuff, if you were going to have like a family birthday party or anything like that. And then, there was some filmmaking being done on that, a lot less on 8. People really went to 16, but who was going to process all that shit? So long story short, you shot these things, you sent it off for processing. It came back. You watched it on your school at home.
Right, he run to Alexander's every day. Every other day, get him
Alexander's. Oh my God!
Right,
and
acres, right?
Yeah, and everyone was processing film back then, so making it so it was a lot cheaper, right? So your 8mm film is about this wide, about a 1/4 inch, right, or so.
Yep.
But it was cut from the same stuff that 16 and 35 and all that other stuff was cut from. So it was plenty, and it was available back then. It wasn't like today. It was this is like groundbreaking technology of the day. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone right now. So,
nice. Oh my God. Hey, Ruffy, what was the jingle for Alexander's, bro?
Oh my goodness, I don't remember that.
Alexander's is the place that you're looking for. Wow, how lucky can you get?
How lucky can you get? I remember that.
Yeah. The only thing that I got to work on getting it back to you guys is that some of the video that he had didn't make it to stuff I sent Kevin. He has a picture. I was telling Kevin there was a fire in 1967, a gas explosion in Queens, and 298 and 127 both got burnt up in it. And he had that, didn't make. I don't think it made the clip. And he also he took his camera one day to Multi Drill in Manhattan, and he took pictures of the super pumper throwing water through the tender and everything. I know they came out pretty good. And for some reason, this guy, when he made the thing, do you get it, Pete?
Yeah, I think we do. So I have some of that stuff that you said that you filmed and sent to. This isn't the highest quality. We're going to get this from you ultimately, but here, let's take a look. This is both the rigs getting burnt up, right? And then also,
this is the one in Jamaica.
So just stand by. I spliced a bunch of these together, not knowing exactly what this was. So there's a little bit of a mishmash.
You'll see the explosion in the street.
Bomb? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, in the street. 13 alarms. When 298 and 127 pulled into the block, the air was so dense that the rig stalled out. And there's the super pumper now. That's the shots with the super pumper.
Now, that was stored at, was that a 207, the super pumper?
Yes.
Whatever became of the super pumper, Bob?
From what I believe it was sold, and they're still around, but one is in Michigan and one is the tender is one place and the super pumper is in California, or vice versa. I'm not sure. But then they weren't destroyed. They were out there.
I was going to say, are they still in use? Or it's a private place has it?
No, they're museum pieces. That's the super. That's the. Look at it. Nobody has masks on. It's amazing.
You see how that guy was using that stream? He was like bent over, like smoking a cigarette. Just
I could have sworn he had a Budweiser in his hand too. I don't know.
So I gotta ask. I gotta ask, as a total amateur here, what was the role of the super pumper? What was the main purpose of it?
Look at that thing.
They rolled it on multiples because it supplied like 8,800 gallons a minute. So they rolled it on multiples to to augment the water at big fires.
I see.
It's funny because when I was in Proby school, they asked one day in Proby school, "Who did anybody have a tractor trailer license?" So a couple of guys raised their hand, and that was it. Those guys all got assigned to 207.
No
because
shit.
They needed it to drive the. Yeah,
I thought you were going to say, yeah, I did. I was driving a super pumper at 12. I got to.
But those it went out of service like in '83.
And why? Do you know why it got taken out of service?
No, I believe it's because they had, the pumpers everybody was getting bigger pumpers and it was not effective anymore.
I gotcha. Just like anything else, it got phased out due to technology. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Coop?
Yeah.
Somebody was saying that the super pumper went to Michigan and the tender went to California. Somebody else in the chat was saying.
Right.
Was that Garrett? Yeah. Garrett's probably
Captain
Captain Tomo. Yeah.
Captain Tomo. Right.
I try to follow it on the buff pages. I try to follow it in the magazines and stuff because people do write about it and send pictures in.
Right.
But
that's awesome, man. Yeah, it just became obsolete. Jim Graham is saying, "Hello, sir."
So what is that? Was that generally for pressure? I mean, was it just for pressure? Like South Queens, they have lower pressure, or certain areas in the Bronx, maybe.
I think it actually could have been used for both because it could pump so much water. I mean, you see the cannons on those things.
Yeah, on the top of the cab. Holy shit!
Whose idea was that? Who came up? Who's like brainchild? Was that?
Like wartime or something.
Yeah. Bring in the super pumper.
The ocean liner, the USA, I believe it was the same architect did the design for the super pumper because he was very well known. Actually, there's some history out there about it. I'm going to look for it for you. It's pretty interesting.
I know 207 still has it above their firehouse, right? It says super pumper on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In 207. Yep.
I never really thought about
that. He had that footage and he also had footage, a lot of stuff in Nassau County, which I didn't send to you guys. I maybe later on down the road if you're interested to look at it.
Interested.
Yeah,
are you kidding me? Yeah, we're interested. Pete, let's do some of the still pictures. Those are amazing too, bro.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
But he would go out with the video camera. What do you have? A still camera too? He would go and snap pictures?
Well, before that was later on. Before he got on the job, he had the still camera. And he came across that job in Manhattan. Yeah, cool. He wasn't on the job yet. Yeah,
you're talking like the 40s then.
Well, this one is.
Yeah, this is early 40s. This is before he got drafted. So this is before 42.
Wow,
that's the job in there.
Where is this?
It's in Midtown.
Oh, Midtown.
It's in Midtown somewhere. I think it's around 53rd Street. It was a haberdashery, clothing store.
I like that, a haberdashery.
Well, everyone was wearing those hats, right?
The fedora.
Look at this guy.
I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna start setting. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get salty fedoras, bro. That's what we're gonna start.
We said that on the last show. It's gonna take.
I did P caps, but we're gonna do the getting salty fedoras.
What is that? All boxes? Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at this, man.
I think I posted that. You sent this to me, Bob. I remember. I think
I sent it to way back in the.
Yeah, right.
Yes, back in the beginning when you first started out.
What is that? Is that a hook he's got in his hand there?
It looks like a hook.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a fireman. What do you think he's got in his hand?
What's he doing with it?
I can't tell.
What's he doing? Clearing the doorway or something?
Yeah.
Clearing the breach point.
And he got $25 from the Daily News for these pictures. In 1941, that was a lot of money, I guess.
Wow. Money.
Yeah.
That's setting you up for retirement money in 1940.
I think we need more pressure. Look at a little limp there, brother.
They did figure out how to put the wet stuff on the red stuff, though.
There's those wooden ladders again, bro. Look at them, beautiful.
That's the spring-loaded thing, right? You can see the wheel there.
Tomo said, "Yep."
Mrs. Procaccini's husband in the chat is saying, "Getting salty, fedoras and cigarettes."
Yeah, they'll sell big, bro.
Lucky strike.
Pete, can you zoom in on the gear, how they're dressed? Because it's amazing how
I could zoom in on anything.
How black, how it's very nondescript.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no reflectives. There's nothing, right?
Nothing.
Just boots and a jacket.
Yeah.
None of those guys have gloves on. Look at that guy. None of the guys holding the line doesn't have gloves. The guy holding the pike doesn't have gloves.
And proper dungarees, I bet they had, right? Back then, was that
guy don't even have his boots rolled up like that.
I mean, they wore jeans back then, right? On the job or no?
They wore jeans for a long time before Bucky came in.
Because I'll tell you what, those jeans were not the jeans that you go to the Gap and you buy a pair of jeans or Levi's now. Those were they could stand up on their own.
Heavy duty.
Yeah.
What were they had a red stitching to them too, didn't they? Have some kind of red stitching or a red logo on them, those jeans? I think I remember.
I'll tell you, I don't know, but what I do know is that they're very they're actually companies making them right now. I got a pair of those raw denims, and they're
raw denim, getting salty dungarees.
Now we're talking.
Ruffy's like, no more. We stop coming up with enough.
Dude, no, me and you, Kev, we're gonna talk.
Salty dungarees.
Look at that, man. Look
Another
at
wooden ladder.
Wooden ladders and Iron Men.
Oh, we got a shirt for that.
Oh, look at Pete. We had a shirt for that. Yeah. Oh, dude, they must have had some high ceilings in there. Look at the height of that. Go back there, Pete. Look at the height of that hook there, bro.
What, this one? Oh,
yeah. He's got some high ceilings in there, probably tin ceilings.
You need a hook like that to get in the rescue, right?
Oh, who is this guy?
I don't know. He's been buffing out. I think he's been hanging with Sarno.
Me and Sarno buffing out, dude. Oh, nice, man. Look at this. I guess
I like the guy over there who's walking across the street like this.
Look at this guy. Am I in the way here? Give me a lucky strike.
Hey, I got a violation on my suit here over here. Hey.
This was my haberdashery, see? And the mafia came in. Mr. Capone came in and took it all over. What am I going to do? I've got kids to feed.
Look at Captain Tomo saying that that's Kevin with a 6-foot hook.
Ooh, you know what? Darren Phillips blowing it up, getting salty chore coats, bro. No,
what?
Chore coats, coats, bro. The denim,
bro. We're gonna come out with the blue jeans, Pete, with the Get Salty logo on it. Old school firefighting dungarees.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something after the show. You'll be very.
He's like, no more spending money. I almost bought it today. We gotta spend the money. You know.
Anybody want some getting salty chore coats, getting salty dungarees? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
Man, this is
look at a hat place going up.
Look, AG. That's what it is. A haberdashery. AG hats.
Look how close these guys are.
Look at the way the people.
What the fuck are they doing there?
Look at the way the people are dressed.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, let me see.
I can find it.
Guy's got a vest on.
I have the newspaper clipping.
Hold on.
I actually have the newspaper clipping from when it went in the paper.
This flyer?
Look at the way they're dressed.
AG Hats NYC. Let's see. I can't find it now. I'd have to look, but it's an absolutely incredible photo.
I love it. I love this old stuff. How did you think that this was not? Guys weren't going to love this. I'm the only guy here. No, I don't know. Loving it.
Susie said, "Getting salty thongs."
Oh, here's an image of you and your.
We are coming out with boxers.
Yeah,
we're coming out with the
that's
boxers.
later on.
No,
that was 1991.
Where's the young Sarno? Let's see the young Sarno.
Oh, young.
I'm the one on the left. He's
Proby Sarno
on the right.
Look at that guy.
Dude, you look just like your dad now.
Holy shit!
I know. I morphed into
Bob.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I morphed into him.
It's incredible.
You did.
Yeah.
Your dad's
really
not still
alive,
alive,
rocking
right,
the back with the. What's that?
Your dad's not still around, is he?
No, he passed a long time ago, 25 years ago.
Oh wow.
He retired in 84 and he didn't last that long. You know, he did 41 years, so
wow.
That's the downside.
With my father.
You trade that in.
Yeah, my father retired in 89 and he died in 93. It's
Yeah.
you want to collect as long as you can.
I think you trade that in. You have another life. You know, you stay that long on the fire department, but you trade in.
Right? Yeah.
You know.
Well, you guys want to check out another video?
Sure.
Yeah, I gotta run and get a couple pictures. I want to show Bob. So show that video.
All right, here we go. So this is an OTB explosion. So off-track betting at night. Ooh,
Yeah, the night one's got to be tough because, you know, no lights, no cameras, you know.
Yeah, but you know, I could probably boost this a little bit, you know, but I just threw this up just to give people an idea of what your dad was up to. I mean, did your mom ever get at him, like for being out there buffing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
what was that like?
Exactly. Yeah, it was. You know, I loved every minute of it, so I was loving it. You know, oh, leave him alone, you know.
Yeah,
but no, she was good.
Was he still doing it
It's
after he
warmer.
got on the job? Was he still buffing stuff like he was early in his?
Yeah. This was all he was on the job for all of these.
No shit.
So you know, he got on in 46, and he retired in 84.
Wow,
and,
that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Is that how he had such like good access to the fire scene, you know, or was it more like?
Well, I
know,
think because of the
anyone
Bell
could
Club.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
you know, back then the cops. My father used to say the cops were a pain in the ass at these things because they were always, get out of there. You know, what are you doing? But he had the Bell Club thing.
Right, the press passes. Yeah, that'll get you
The
past.
yeah, so
yeah, that still gets you past.
So in the beginning at this, it looked like it was on a piece of paneling. Did he make that stuff up for each video?
Yes.
Like, you know, this
for
is
each
Francis
title.
Blue.
You mean?
Yes.
Yes.
It looked like it was
he
on
actually
paneling
went
or
out and bought.
something.
Yeah, he had a piece of paneling. I don't know where he got it from, but he had this white.
Dude, I swear to God, it looked like paneling.
It was, and he actually went out and bought these letters, these sticky letters, and you could, you know, and you can change it. And there was one video on here. I don't know if it's going to see it tonight, bro. Maybe down the road. It was a lumberyard on Merrick Boulevard. It was like 1959 and 1960, and you should see the rigs in that picture. Oh my God, they're unbelievable.
Oh, you got to get that for me.
You know, yeah, it's in this group somewhere.
Oh, so we'll show it when Pete does the 20-minute clips.
Oh, absolutely.
Probably.
When we do when we send these out, it'll be out there for sure.
All right, so I got to show a couple pictures. Bob has seen these, I think, maybe, but like you were talking about, Bob, my old man was not only was he a buff, but he was a photography buff. He owned 3 camera shops, and one of them was on.
He has those. Yes, he has those groundbreaking pictures.
I
77.
I have the original ones right here. Don't tell my brother; he's not watching, is he? I have the originals. And what happened was he had a shop on Knickerbocker Avenue in Myrtle, and there was I don't even know what alarm it went to. It was a huge fire, and he took a camera off his shelf, like one of those little 110s. And look at some of these pictures here. Now this one picture is from the radiant heat of coming across.
Oh.
Yeah, those pictures are iconic. They're all, you know, you look at any old school FDNY, you see
this is what the first new rig looked like. The window was burnt out of it.
I don't think I ever seen that picture.
No, I got a whole bunch you probably didn't see here, Rufy. Some of these are really amazing. Some of these pictures.
That one's everywhere.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
That one's everywhere.
That one's
look at the Chiefs car right there. You see the Chiefs car? Isn't that?
Did they always? Was he giving credit for those? Over
yeah.
the
If you see him, it says taken by
Richie
Kubla. Yeah, I mean that was a ton
I didn't know I didn't know he took those pictures. Chief Kleehouse told me that.
Oh yeah, did he? I mean, I have a ton of them here. Some of them are real, some of them are the rubble. Now, where this guy's standing with the pink shirt, that's exactly where his camera store was, right in front of where that guy was. So he ran outside, and this was a hot day in I think July in 1977.
Wow.
And let me see. Here's the year on the back. 1977.
Oh, he's got it written on the back.
Wow. Kodak stamps it.
Kodak right.
So it says 1977. It's amazing. Jeez. So, shh. Don't tell Chief Steve I got these pictures.
Oh, he didn't buff stuff, right, Coobs? He just happened to be out there.
He happened to be there that day, yeah. But he was a huge buff. He had a scanner, you know, with the crystals. You had to put in the crystals, and I still have those scanners, as a matter of fact.
Unbelievable, dude.
You know, that video before that he put up a bond store in South Jamaica.
Yeah.
There's a video out there about Rescue One, and it's an old school video, and then they responding to Queens for like a multiple. That's the fire they were going to.
Really?
In that video, in my father's video. Yeah. It was a clothing store in Jamaica. You know, they actually have a camera strapped on the roof of Rescue One, and when they were responding to it, and it's in that video.
Really?
I don't know where it is. I've seen it out there. Yeah.
Oh, we got to find that.
Patty Lee said Barry Feeney moved 124 when it was burning up.
Oh, right, because 124 was first to that.
Yeah, they were on the corner there, and then it just got a little crazy.
You ain't kidding,
man.
bro.
I got one more video here if you guys want me to post it up.
Hold on, I want to see the beginning of it again. Like, I want to really look at the stick-on letters.
Oh yeah,
he said the guy who moved the rig got burnt. Rookie, the guy who moved the rig
I believe he would.
Yeah.
This is the last. This is the last video, and you will see the stick-on letters.
I love it.
Hey,
we don't do things like that anymore. You know what I mean? We don't.
Well, you had to. You had to because you didn't have access.
Later on,
77, brother.
But still, you didn't have access to. You didn't have access to titles.
Only a second lumberyard fire. Imagine what this looks like. And they only use 2 alarms, probably, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You're roasting marshmallows from 3 blocks away.
Look at that building. Oh my God! That's like a 5th alarm today.
Oh, now we're into the 70s, bro. Bow chicka wow.
Oh, what's going on there? I saw some slacks or something going on there.
Oh yeah, we saw some.
You see that?
Did you see some Heine in the slacks?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. How you doing?
Oh, hello, shalom.
Shalom.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there goes no more wooden ladders.
And no more masks. Not yet.
No,
towel
not yet.
Ladder, though.
Oh, we got a towel ladder though. Where is this take? Bob, where is
Francis
this?
Lewis Boulevard in Queens.
So who's
it's
that?
Only 2
towel
alarms,
ladder?
and look at that now.
Who's that towel ladder? Probably
I
then
don't know.
Francis Lewis and
155, maybe.
Franny Lou.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
162. 162 is a towel ladder, I think. I don't remember.
Yeah, but there weren't that many in 77. When did the towel ladders come out? In the early 70s? Late 60s?
Late 60s they came out. I got a picture. I got to give it to you guys. It's 20. It's 1 truck with a brand new towel ladder.
Really?
It's got the round.
I think you said that to me,
old,
Bob. I think I have that.
I think it's sent it. Yeah, you might have it. I sent it back way back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have it.
Back when you guys were in your infancy.
Oh, we're still.
You got pretty close to some of these.
That's crazy.
Love
I mean,
that.
that's
77.
look at it. Yeah.
What date was it, Pete?
I'll go back to
it had to be the spring or the summer.
I'll get back to it.
Maybe like the fall. It's not the winter, that's for sure.
Oh, look at that. That's
They
a
got
good
masks
picture. That's
on.
a
They got masks on. They got the old masks.
That's a good picture right there.
Holy shit, rock.
City line, something.
Oh, there's the chief. Chief Steve.
Yeah.
Before he was a chief. Yeah, man. This is some real stuff right here. Oh, he's got a Scott pack on, it looks like.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. You look at it, you think it's over 50 years old, some of this stuff, or close to 50 years old.
City Lumber. Holy shit.
40 I wonder what's in that spot now.
High-rise condo.
Might be a good segment, Ruffy.
I wonder what's in that spot now.
That's not a lumberyard.
Darren DeFries is saying, Bobby, Darren DeFries is saying they had a photographer on top of Rescue One. They didn't mount the camera. They had somebody riding on top.
Did they? Okay.
October.
Really?
I told you, it wasn't. There was still leaves on the tree, so it had to be fall or spring.
Nice, man.
Yeah, Starbucks is there.
Holy smokes. That was all the videos that we have for everybody tonight. But the first one of these will be up this coming Wednesday. So check the channel. We'll announce it. We'll have some music on. And guys, listen, would I like to play Led Zepp behind it? Yes. but I also don't want the video getting taken down. So we had to find some good royalty-free music, and we found the best we could. So it's all good there, but definitely cool fire footage, man.
And we are still gonna do the show
Pete,
all about I'm sorry, Lou.
No, I was gonna say, how are you gonna do it? Like 3 or 4 nights? You're gonna put it up?
Yeah, there'll be like once a week for the next month or so. We'll have these videos up, and everyone will, like, probably on Wednesdays, because that's kind of a dead day right in the middle of the week. So everyone will be able to watch these over the coming month, and you'll be able to see the entire library, which will be freaking awesome. And we're really thankful.
No, it's awesome stuff, man.
Yeah.
Otherwise, where are they gonna go? They're gonna nobody will see them.
No, exactly.
We are. What we were really working on, right, Lieutenant Bob, is the show all about rigs. We're going to do it. We're going to get to the shops eventually.
I've been talking to him about that, and he's still waiting for the job to give him the okay.
Yeah, I know that they're not.
For us to go
It's
in
all
there.
right. We'll wait. We can wait. We got nothing but time.
With time.
Bob, are you still? Yeah, that'll be a great show. Are you still doing a lot of stuff with the Bell Club?
No, I don't. No.
Why don't you do that?
I never joined. My father. No, I just never. I got on the job and I didn't.
No shit. I thought you would be perfect for that.
No, I just didn't. They have the things and stuff. I never got involved in it. My brother got involved for a while. Then he bowed out. But after my father passed,
yeah.
No, I didn't.
Was your brother a boss too?
For a while, and then then he stopped. I was the only one that went on the job. My 2 brothers didn't go on the job. They used to say, "Yeah, you're Dad's favorite anyway."
All right, okay. Somebody's got to be the favorite, Bob. I love it. Yeah, so we're gonna do the show on the rigs.
It's funny when you look at those videos. I look at them now and I can remember some of the fires going as a kid to them. Like that one, I remember that one. That one.
The Lumberyard?
So it's funny.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
But a lot of those, I'll bet you can smell the wood, right? Because actually, I'm reading Chief Norman's book now, Working with Giants, and he talks a lot about the different smells of the fires from today and then. So probably a lot of them back then smelled like pure wood, right? Those jobs you were going to.
It smelled black. Yeah.
Yup.
I mean, that's probably. I mean, not that.
Can you guys?
You're popping in and out a little bit, Bob.
What happened? Is earbuds?
I don't know why.
He lost his earphones. That's why I think his earphones went down.
That's all right.
You're all right. You're good.
I could put the. No good. All right.
All right.
What were you going to say, Pete?
No, I was going to say, no masks on the job, but they also didn't have nearly the amount of plastics and all the crap that these guys have to deal with these days. So, I'm not saying it was better, but it certainly wasn't as rough as it is today with the kind of chemicals that are in the air.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby. There's somebody in the chat. Paul Waterman is asking, Lieutenant Sarno, were you or your father familiar with Ed Waterman, another famous FDNY photographer? Have you ever heard that name?
No, I never heard it, but he might have. But I never heard the name. Was he a still photographer or was he motion pictures?
Paul, answer that question there, kid. We'll wait for the answer there, Bob.
I don't know.
I used to go to the fire club. I was pretty close with Joe Higgins. Joe Higgins? Yeah, Joe Higgins.
Yes.
He was
I remember
president,
Joe.
right? Yeah.
Yes, I used to take my father to the Bell Club dinner every year when he got older and he couldn't drive as much at night. And I used to, but it really, the Bell Club blossomed under Higgins. It really got big. So
yeah,
Jack. Remember the guy Lurch? Remember?
I do know
that.
I know the name. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He passed away 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
He was the rig guru. Job. He knew everything. He knew every rig, every year, everything.
Yeah, I was saying that we used to take the rig. Joe used to call me, and we used to take the rig over there sometimes when they had the meeting at the shops. And
Yes.
you know, we used to bullshit with those
Yes.
guys, and that, you know, they were awesome. And we used to go to the dinner was like in the Bronx. I forget what that place was over there, Marina Del Rey or something, right?
Marina. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you remember? Yeah.
And they used to give the medal or to the Tony Bennett Award winner, I think, right? They used to
the medal winner.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they invite him to dinner, right? Yeah. But,
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I hope they enjoy him. Like I said, I was apprehensive with this. You know, I thought I don't know who would be that interested.
I love it. I'm not
great.
Buffy, and I love looking at that old stuff. And I'm not crazy Buffy, but I like that. I like that stuff. I like.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, it's going to be it'll be up on the page this week on Wednesdays, and it's going to be pretty fun. And there's a lot of different stuff, so you guys will be able to comb through it, look through it 100 times. It'll be a lot of fun for everybody. So,
Pete, what did that guy Paul Waterman write? He wrote something. I seen his name go by quick.
Photographer for the NYC Board of Estimate had an office in the municipal building that was wired for bells also.
Really? Also, he was able to pick up the bells for the alarms, I guess. Is that what he means?
It was probably. Wow.
Very nice. Very nice.
That bells one.
Nice. Hey, Kev.
Yeah.
We have an interesting other story before we get off the air.
Oh, we do. I don't know if you want to get to that tonight. We can.
I mean, we might as well. What a wild day it's been.
It's been a wild day, other than me almost losing my lifelong friend and buddy.
We lost Bobby. We just lost our lifelong friend, Bobby Sarno.
He'll come back. He'll pop back on.
Come on, Bobby. Where are you,
Bobby? All right, so I got this other story before I heard. We were going to leave with this before I heard that I almost lost my lifelong pal and chum. So I got an acquaintance or a friend. I won't give out any names. He owns, everybody knows that I'm into the vending business. I have an ATM business. This gentleman has a business where he owns the air pumps and the vacuums in gas stations. So he owns quite a few of them. So anyway, he has some down in the, what did I say it was, Pete? In Maryland. He's got some down in Maryland. And some degenerate bastard figured out how to get, now these vaults are actually in concrete under the ground. And this degenerate figured out how to get into the vault, and by using a high power vacuum, he would suck all the coins out of the vault, and he would rob. He would continually rob my friend.
If he just put that to good use and got
oh
a real
my
job.
God, right? And when you see
all
I
that
don't know
effort.
if I said Pete, this guy's like a no tooth hick. He's about 360 pounds, degenerate bastard. So
oh God.
My buddy sends his son and a couple of guys down there, and they watch the place, and they see the guy, and what they do is they put a tracker on his car, okay? So they go down another time, and they're tracking the guy, and they see that the guy is going to a gas station that he's hit multiple times. So they have a video camera, and they see the guy's going to the gas station, so they call the police. So they call the police, and the guy actually is robbing with the same MO. He's cutting it open, and he's putting the vacuum in there. And like 3 minutes later, the cops roll up on this guy, lights and sirens, right? The guy shits himself, and in a haste, he jets into his car and proceeds to engage in a high-speed chase of like 100-something miles an hour all through the city. But what this idiot
for a couple
of quarters. What this idiot doesn't realize is his foot is wrapped around that black rubber hose in the air hoses, right? And when he closes the door to the car, his leg is hanging out the car. And as he pulls away from the cops, he pulls the air machine right on top of the cop car and proceeds to engage in 100-something mile an hour chase through the city, which apparently doesn't seem like it's worth it, because the guy's fucking leg is dragging on the ground for I don't know how many miles during this high-speed chase. And he winds up losing his leg from like his, I don't know, his ankle or his knee down.
He wore it down. His nub.
Wore it down.
I'll see you with my nub.
I'll see you with my nub. So we actually have some video.
I was heard it worked today.
So now listen, if this asshole would have just put his hands up, right? He probably, with the current state of things, would probably had no bail. And
yeah, you could shoot somebody and be out on, right? You could kill somebody and be out
next
next
in
week.
The car and his foot hanging out, and he's going to get into a high-speed chase and wear his foot down to nothing.
To a nub.
And then get arrested.
That guy had to be high on something, right? I mean, he had to be high not to feel any of that, right? I mean,
yeah.
He was probably high on adrenaline and fat. He was, 360,000?
Well, he's a big dude, and his girlfriend was in a car with him. I could imagine the conversation going on in there.
Screaming.
He's driving with one foot out the door.
You have the video of this, really?
Yeah.
I sent Pete one. I have other ones, but I just sent them one.
Here is the red car guys in the top right of the screen.
Yep.
Come on.
Whoop, whoop.
You really got the video, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, man. Now watch out. He's going to pull the whole air machine on the cop car as he runs out of there.
Idiot. Idiot. Oh, my God. What a moron.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Oh, I thought we were going on the high-speed chase.
Oh, I thought so, too.
I had other pictures, but Pete, you only wanted the what do you call it? The email. So I didn't send you
that. That was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was crazy.
You know what I say? Good things for good people. Good for you,
That's
you
it,
fat
baby.
fuck. Good for you. You deserve that.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I feel a little tingling in my foot.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
That's a fire. Yeah. Now that's a fire.
Now that's a fire.
Bob, you got anything else, kid? What else you got? Kid?
No, that's it. Like,
right.
I'll get back to you guys if you guys are interested in more stuff. I got a lot of Nassau County stuff.
No, I'm just going to tell you right now I'm interested in more stuff. Send it to me. I love it.
You know what? I have the initial reel of everything. It's FDNY, Nassau. It's crazy on there. So I'll send that over to you one of these days. All right. I'll
get it made. Yeah.
The actual loop in the museum is like 3 hours long. So.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty.
So I also want to remind you guys we have the Long Island Trade Show.
It didn't take long. It didn't take long.
The comments are out of control. Well, with 1 foot in the grave, he probably only weighs 295 now.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Did he lose it on the last? Did he lose it on the last leg of the chase?
Yep. Yes, he did.
And then Captain Tom with the home run. His jailhouse nickname is Shorty Nichols.
Leaning over. We will be at the Long Island Show in the Nassau Coliseum Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I think Lieutenant Bob is coming out to see us. Maybe Saturday.
Yes.
Oh, Hank's in there. Look, Old Man River's in there. Somebody woke him up, and he's in there. So come and sit.
Very quiet down there in Florida right now.
Yeah. So come and see us. And then I think the first week in November, we are at Pittsburgh. We're doing the Monroeville show. March, first week of March. And the second week, the beach party, baby, down in Del Boca Vista. We'll be down in Florida with Hanky Mole, Frankie Shupkin.
Slipping by 7:30.
Eating pudding and Geritol.
Yeah.
Watching Matlock reruns and passing out.
Bob, you coming down? What do you got going? You got anything going on?
He's watching Murder, She Wrote.
I don't know. I don't think so, Pete.
No? All right. Maybe we'll see you, though, at the Long Island
Saturday.
Show.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
And maybe you and I could do some lunch because you often run the boardwalk in the springtime.
Yeah,
summer, right?
you know what? With the cold weather, I haven't been, but I will be back.
As soon as it comes back, you and I will go to.
I actually eyeballed your store recently. I rode by, but it was empty. So, yes.
Oh, no, she's in the back. You got to ring the doorbell.
I didn't do
so
that.
we'll do a little breakfast. We'll go to the diner over there where the movie theater used to be.
Cool. My favorite line.
What?
Big Ed said, "Yeah, when I come to Long Beach, it's a short list of people I want to see. And you ain't on it."
That's right.
With that one?
Yeah. He just came back too. He didn't call me. I just saw his son. I saw his son in the gym. How's your old man? Oh, he's coming up to watch my kids because I'm going on a trip to the Bahamas or something. I go, all right. Awesome. He probably won't call me. Eddie Zielman. Love him.
Big Ed.
Big Ed. All right. Man. What do you got? Any shout-outs, Roof?
I got nothing. Keep an eye on the road.
How about a shout out to Jesus Christ for your life
keep
today?
Keep an eye on the road.
How about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for saving your life, bro?
Yeah, how about that? How about recognizing? You had a little angel.
How about we play that song one more time, Pete?
That's why I'm drinking.
Hold on. Pete, play that song one more time.
Yeah.
In honor, put the lyrics up. The lyrics are great.
I don't, but hold on. In honor, hold on. Let's all take a listen. This is ridiculous. Here we go.
Well, bless my soul, or what's wrong with me? It looks like a trailer coming right for me. I almost lost my motherfucking head, good Lord. Ruffy's all shook up. Yeah.
Look at the forehead.
Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. My goddamn head nearly rolled up on the truck, good Lord. Ruffy's all shook up. Yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's upon my mind. I shit my pants, oh what a bind. When the U-Haul trailer passed on the left, my heart beat so fast it scared me to death. Ruffy's all shook up.
He's got a pretty good voice.
Bro. No, he's a good voice. He did that at all the dinner parties and stuff. He always dressed up as either like the nerd or Elvis.
He went in
the best is he's got the guitar, but he's not playing anything. He's just like tapping it.
He's got the ring. He put the ring on. Yeah, he did the whole thing. We owe Mike Kelly big time, bro.
Very nice.
Bitch.
We owe Lieutenant Sarno for sharing those family videos with us. Awesome. Great job,
man.
Thanks, guys.
Really nice
Thank you so much. The boys loved it. And it will
a lot of history, brother. A lot of history.
Wait.
Now it's down here for infamy. What's up?
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
we got more to come. All right, Pete.
More to come.
Awesome.
Hang with us, LT. We're gonna take you out of here. Just hang with us until we end the show. But guys, real quick tonight: iTunes podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever fine audio podcasts are found. I think we're gonna have to keep expanding. Maybe we're gonna go to Rumble too. I'm starting to think that, and Rockfin. That's another place that I've been looking at to expand the video end of the show. So
do they
I think
pay?
we're gonna do that, huh?
Do they pay?
They're gonna give us 100 million.
Yeah,
I hear we might have a deal. All right. So there's that. And guys, of course, if you're here at youtube.com/Getting Salty Experience, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. We are sponsored by you. We are syndicated by you. If you don't do that, we don't get around. We can't grow the show and get great things going like this footage and all this other stuff tonight. Guys, on Instagram, you'll find us at Salty Dog Inc. Sick fire photos. Lou's going to post a bunch of them, I'm sure, from this. And we will be posting some of our TikTok stuff on there, so on and so forth. GettingSaltyApparel.com. Once again, guys, that's where you'll find our wares, t-shirts, hats, firefighter apparel, and accessories. So thank you for supporting us there. And also thank you guys for supporting us in the super chat. We really, really, really appreciate that. Guys, Getting Salty fans page on Facebook. Get on over there. It's an awesome place to go. If you guys want to communicate with 25,000 other like-minded individuals and get the fire news.
It's over 30 now, Pete.
Is it over 30? All right. Yeah. You know what? Beautiful. Why don't we bump that up? 60,000 other individuals just like you. You know what I mean? Get in there, join up. It's obviously free and it's fun. You guys trade a lot of info, talk a lot of shit. It's great. Getting Salty Experience at gmail.com. That's where you will find, actually, that's where you can email us questions for the show. Like, not like, hey, will you get so-and-so firefighter on? More like, hey, questions for our Q&As. Like, what does the FDNY do when XYZ? Things like that. Ask us some fun stuff and we will give you some fun answers. Also, guys, one last email, coopspodcast@gmail.com. is where you email us for Cup of Joe and Fuego and Cocklofts and Cocktails. We want your fire photos, helmet cam footage. We want your rig photos, tables, mustaches, hot old lady pics. For that little hot old lady, kind of not a contest, but kind of is. We got some front runners for sure. Shoot us all that good stuff there at coobspodcast@gmail.com. And that is all the news that's fit to print.
All right, listen, I'm going to say two things that I'm going to follow up on. Just Susie reminded me with the thong. We are not making thongs, Roofy, but we are going to do the boxers that have a pull box that will say right on the crotch, pull in case of emergency. We're going to get that out soon. The other thing is Roofy shaking his head. Listen, I started on, for all those guys who have pets and dogs, we're getting a T-shirt for dogs that say "Getting Salty" doggy style. I already have the logo made up. So there's a lot of pet lovers out there, fellas. It'll be small, medium, large. If you have a small dog, a medium dog, or a large dog, Getting Salty doggy style. They will be printed up, and I will get on the boxer briefs that say "Pull in case of emergency." And if you want to see the newest, they're coming in tomorrow. The key, Roofy's key, the firebox key bottle opener, and
that's cool.
The Jaws of Life, the nail clipper pops out. It's really cool. If you want to come see it first, come see it at the show. We'll have him with us. And that is all I got right now.
Bob, it's always a pleasure, my brother. You're a true gentleman, and it's always enjoyable to talk to you about the history because I know you love it.
Thank you guys for putting this stuff up. It really is nice.
Lou, we love it. Lou, I told you, I love it, love it, love it. No, we
owe you, man.
No, stop.
No, we owe you, brother.
And
Lou's gonna buy you a nice fat steak and a beer. I promise you.
Yes,
I'll take the beer.
I don't crap up.
No, yeah, and all serious tonight. I thank the Lord for keeping my buddy safe. I love the guy. I've been with him for 41 years. I couldn't imagine my life without him. So
thank you, pal.
Thank you.
When Kev called and told us that, told me that, I was like, it's not cool when you hear your buddy's in an accident. So thank God you're all right, Lou.
We're all good.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
All right, we'll see you. Do we have somebody Thursday night? What's Thursday? Today's Monday. Thursday. Yep. What do we got Thursday? Anything?
Thursday is what date?
Thursday.
Oh, we got Tim. I think we got Lieutenant Timmy Klett. Timmy Klett coming on.
Oh.
Yep. All right.
Nice.
We got a big month. We got Timmy Klett. We got Chief Dunn. We got Mike
Norman.
Scotto. We got John Norman. We got my cousin from the Yonkers Fire Department from 1960.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
Francis. That's a Francisco.
Oh, man. Yep. And for all you guys, I told you I'm in the middle of reading Chief John Norman's book. It's called Working with Giants. Great book. Great book. I'm going to get it done. I want to try to get it read twice before he comes on the show. It's really a great read. So that's all I got, Pete. Until we see you maybe Saturday night or Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Thursday. Stay low and go. Lieutenant Sarno, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Bobby. We'll see you this weekend. See you at the big one, everybody.
Weekend. Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. Keep hammering. See you later.